Welcome back, guys. So I have some more updates on the Meghan and the Harry and all of the rubbish that they essentially do get up to. I found this article which was quite shocking, to be honest, but then not shocking. It really does demonstrate the low quality characters that Meghan Markle actually hangs around with in her private life. And it does really summarize how she views the royal family, because we know that Meghan Markle likes to have her mouthpieces. She likes to have people speak on her behalf to the media so that she can sidestep the blame and essentially remove herself from the disrespect. But this is as good as coming out of the horse's mouth, in my personal opinion. So Meghan Markle's friend launched a very low down, dirty, scathing attack on the royal firm, and she said they can eat a bag of D and then *KS exclamation mark. And we know exactly what she was basically trying to say. All I can really say before I get into the article is that this is a very rude and disrespectful way to address your elders and to address those people who serve as senior royals and anyone in general who really talks like that. It was an unnecessary comment that she has given to a news publication, I believe, and it just demonstrates the low down level that Meghan Markle, lives on, resides on, basically. And Harry really has dragged himself down by choosing to be with Meghan because she's not refined, the company that she keeps isn't refined, and this is definitely a demonstration of it manifested in true form and reality. So this article is by Emily Ferguson, who is a regular journalist for The Express, and I'm going to get into it. Meghan's friend launches scathing attack on the royal family, can eat a bag of you-know-what. A friend of Meghan Markle has launched a scathing attack at the firm, saying they can eat a bag of, hint, hint. Damien Holbrook, a prominent TV critic in the US, has brutally mocked the royal family on Twitter. The vile post read, "The royals can eat a bag of you-know-what." Mr. Holbrook made the comment after Meghan's former Suits co-star Patrick J. Adams launched a lengthy defence of the Duchess after she was accused of bullying former aides at Kensington Palace. And I'm just going to stop there. We know that she has done it, and when they finally complete this thorough investigation of what exactly went down, how she abused the royal aides, how she worked them to the bone, how she woke them up at 5 a.m. allegedly, sometimes 4 a.m. with phone calls, making requests for them to do this and do that. We know that Meghan and Harry abused their security team, or should I say exploited their security team over in Vancouver. They actually flew in royal protection officers from the UK and Scotland, and they actually had them go into Starbucks and Whole Foods to get sandwiches and lattes and coffees and chai vegan lattes. I imagine that's what Meghan sips on in the morning, oat milk lattes. We know that she's invested in that vegan milk brand. I can't remember the name of it. It escapes me. But we know that she had sent them to get numerous soya lattes, almond milk lattes, oat milk lattes, which was all completely out of their job description over in Vancouver. And there was a big fuss about that, and there was a big shock. I mean, we was shocked that they was actually exploiting, professionally trained security guys to run basic errands that they couldn't be bothered to do themselves, which is just embarrassing. And that was all funded by us, the UK British taxpayer. So before I even continue to lose track here, we know that there was exploitation that did happen in the royal household by Meghan and Harry when they were serving as senior royals. So there's no doubt about that, in my personal humble opinion. So I'm going to continue on here. In the tweet, which has recently been unearthed by the Men on Sunday, Mr. Holbrook shared the actor's thread and wrote again, yes, the royals can eat a bag of D. You know what? The American TV pundit made the hostile comment on March 5th, just hours after Mr. Adams posted his 8-long thread in defence of the Duchess of Sussex. The actor who played Mike Ross in the hit TV series has called out the royal family for failing to stand by Meghan in her time of need and claimed the firm has outlived its relevance. Mr. Adams, who attended Meghan and Harry's wedding in 2018, appeared to mock the royal family in the thread, and they have screenshotted here the actual tweet, which was very disrespectful, and he has reposted, this is Damien Holbrook, he reposted Patrick Adams's tweet, which was, Meghan Markle and I spent the better part of a decade working together on Suits. From day one, she was an enthusiastic, kind, cooperative, giving, joyful and supportive member of our television family. She remains that person and colleague as fame, prestige and power accrued. He said, she fell in love, moved to a new country, became a household name across the entire globe, and begun the difficult work of trying to find her place in a family dynamic that can at best be described as complicated and at worst seemingly archaic and toxic. The actor's criticism of the firm continued. He added, it's obscene that the royal family, whose newest member is currently growing inside of her, is promoting and amplifying accusations of bullying against a woman who herself was basically forced to flee the UK in order to protect her family and her own mental health. In my opinion, this newest chapter and its timing is just another stunning example of the shamelessness of an institution that has outlived its relevance, is way overdrawn on credibility. Right, I'm going to stop there before I finish his statement. He said that this institution has outlived its relevance, but the very reason why we talk about Meghan Markle on a global scale today is because of the relevance of the institution. If the institution was so redundant, archaic and irrelevant like Meghan Markle's team like to express, why is it that everyone is looking at them? Why is it that Meghan and Harry are making multi-million-pound deals which they could not have cut if they wasn't members of the senior royal family? If Harry had not been born unto Charles and Diana, he certainly wouldn't be living the type of life that he has lived. He wouldn't have the type of money and access to the type of people like Oprah and A-lister Hollywood starlets like Tyler Perry if he wasn't a member of the royal family. So how dare he say that it has outlived its relevance? I would say that the royal family is more relevant now than it has ever been, because we're moving into a new era. They have modernized themselves. They have come a long way. They had a failed attempt at trying to integrate and modernize the firm by allowing someone who's so low down by Meghan joining the firm. And let's face it, she only really got so much of an easy free pass to join the royal family because of her mixed heritage. They was all embracing. They wanted to have someone of color, a woman of color, join the firm in order to bring it forward. They're not archaic in any way, shape or form. People are very much enamored with them. They're in love with them. We are fascinated by them. And for decades and centuries to come, we will continue to study the royal family, watch what they do, watch the charitable works that they promote. So it's very disrespectful. And this is what I don't like about Meghan Markle and Harry, but Meghan Markle especially, is her disrespectful lack of regard for history and tradition and family values. She doesn't have any, and no one else seems to possess those qualities either, even in her private circle of friends. Look at the friends, look at the network, look at how they talk. Is it really necessary? She's not in the firm anymore. She's left racist, awful, archaic Britain. Why feel the need to chuck really revolting insults at them? What's the point? With all that being said, I'll be back with another video, guys. Bye.